Anyone else?
This is where we.
This is where you'd like to make anything you'd like to say, or
I
if
would
you'd like to
also
make any
like to
motion.
say that I am completely, I think it's way too many houses. I wish that this had not been done when it was. And that's where the issue is coming in, is the builder's agreement versus where we are now. And I don't think we have the infrastructure. I don't think we have anything. So I'm also against it being this many houses being built. Just want that for public record.
I think we all do. Don't agree with the extra houses. Don't want it to become something like Providence is now. We don't want it to be too bad. Want it to be respectful, but with that said, this was done before it was brought to us.
Would you like to make a motion?
Well, I'll make a motion to approve on the fact that we've already got an agreement. The city has gone into prior to our knowledge, another. So I made the motion to approve.
Anyone like to second that?
Second.
I think Don's gonna second. All in favor? Any opposed? All right, it will pass 4-2. All right, moving to item number 3. Hold a public hearing, consider and act on an ordinance amending the zoning for a portion of High Point Ranch Development from Ag Residential District and a portion of the property from unzoned planned development district for shopping center district uses, certain commercial district uses, single family residential 75 district uses the delineated development standards for the lot area, lot dimension, yards, lot coverage, building design, screening, and landscaping on approximately 460.7 acres situated in the F. Trevino Survey, abstract number 1243, generally located on the northeast corner of Spring Hill Road and Highway 377. We're going to go ahead and open that public hearing at 7:03. Is there anyone here? Okay.
Good evening. Thank you for giving me a chance to speak tonight. My name is Darlene Hargrove. I'm at 6489 Magnat Road. This property is just to the northwest of my home. I've spoken many times about traffic that's coming in. I know there's a consensus on what's going to happen here with this project. My concern, or my question to you guys, is in 2020, there was a future land document from Aubrey that did wonderful homes. Where did it change? When did it change? I have spent multiple hours going through 2021 documents, trying to backtrack because I know no one can actually sit down with me and share the timeline. Is there any chance at all for us to go back to this proposed land uses with this developer, but he entered a conversation in that, or is it over and done? That's kind of what my question is. Thank you.
Thank you.
Anyone else like to speak? We'll go ahead and close the public hearing at 7:05. You would like to present further on High Point? Ms. Eagle? It's your cue.
Recommends approval, no changes from the last time we reviewed.
Any questions for Ms. Stringfellow? Any discussion?
I'll move to approve it based on the prior document.
Okay, and Dawn's made the motion. Anyone like to second that?
I'll second.
Okay, Crystal's gonna second that. All in favor? Opposed? All right, it's passed 4-2. Consideration and action on preliminary plat, Lot 1, Block A, Aubrey Welding Venue addition being 12.381 acres in the Francisco Trevino Survey, abstract number 1234, City of Aubrey, ETJ, Denton, Texas, located on Spring Hill Road. The floor is all yours, Kate.
Good evening. I'm Kate, your third-party planner, and we are going to be talking, I'm going to be presenting a preliminary plat for the wedding venue. This wedding venue is already, the property was zoned at the August 4th special meeting as a planned development district with agriculture, single-family residential, and banquet hall uses. There was a development agreement included in the information for you to review if you would like. I do not believe I see do you see anybody from the applicant or the representative available? So it'll just be me. The wedding venue, the subject property is at this intersection of Spring Hill Road and McNatt Road. So that you know where in the world we're talking about. And or whatever, do you have another? I'm trying to move forward and it's just scooching the. Do you scroll down? If you scroll down, maybe, there we go. Anyway, we can go to the bottom. I'm sorry. This is the plat. The future land use plan shows an estate neighborhood, floodplain and open space. So you can see in the plat, the floodplain area currently right now and it is in stippled zone. The lot lines are in the bold, right? So this is the lot lines. The property owner is proposing to plat this into 2 lots. So it is a 12.381 acre tract of land, and it will be, the proposal is to plat the 2 lots. The lot 1 block A is the larger lot. And then the lot 2 block A encompasses the existing single family home and, the barns and the fences and stuff.
So that will stay.
That is staying. Yes, the owner will be using that somehow. Single family use or part of the wedding as part of their business property, I guess. The property has been annexed into the city and in order to receive water and sewer services. Because of the need for water and sewer services for this property, that makes it a major plat, which is why we have a preliminary and a final. So after this preliminary plat, the developer will need to provide engineering plans to the city engineer to review the inclusion of the water and the sewer and that to make sure that it meets the city standards. The property will also be served with CoServe and they've reviewed the plat and have no comment. AT&T has been provided an opportunity to comment. They have not. I'm not so worried because they tend to have their infrastructure within the right of way. So the subdivision ordinance requires that all plats adhere to the zoning district in which the property is located. And so since this was just recently zoned, as far as it's single family and the AGR, the front building setback is 45 feet and the AGR zoning, for both of the AGR and the PD. So you've got this 45-foot setback line. Because of the provision of the right-of-way, they're dedicating additional right-of-way in this shaded area right here. And then for the extension of McNatt Road, they're like half of that, right? Half of the required street. But because of that, the 45 foot, is 20 foot closer to the house. So you've got a smidge of the house, the front part, which encroaches in that area. Other than that, the proposed lot lines are consistent with the zoning district in which it's located. Typically, like for example, when TxDOT comes and needs additional right-of-way, we don't tend to, in the past, require people to move their businesses or their homes because of the acquisition of that right-of-way. So we have also here in the front, we have a 20-foot water easement. So we've got the shaded area and then we've got from that shaded area 20 feet, which is for the connection to the water line. But there is no sewer connection here are shown on the plat. And that is, it is missing, it needs to be addressed. But the developer is needing to coordinate with the developer up here to the north and to the west. So that both of these lots can get the sewer easement, and so they need to work with their engineer to figure out the best location to put that. So you have, your choices for action on this is to approve the plat with conditions, or deny the plat. They've met all the requirements other than the provision of the sewer, and so that's why the planner is recommending conditional approval of this, so that the applicant and the engineer can provide the sewer easement needed. I can try and answer any questions. I don't know if anybody else is here. Does anybody have anything? Kate?
Would anyone like to make a motion?
I'll motion that we consider the conditional approval.
I'll second. Anybody, all in favor?
Madam Chair,
Yes.
so, what are the conditions?
The condition is the proposed sewer easement needs to be shown on the plat.
Okay, is that the only condition? Okay, all right, thank you.
Yes. Okay, so we got Candace and Crystal. All right. Item number 5, consideration and action on approval of the minutes of the August 10th, 2023 Planning and Zoning Commission meeting. I do have a change that needs to be made. I did the invocation and Dawn did the pledges. Jenny. Okay. Because nobody else wants to step up to that plate. Or at least they're not knocking down my door for it.
The Texas one.
Let me see, you gave me 5 seconds to do something.
That's, yeah. Try to keep y'all happy. But that's the only change I think that needs to be made to the minutes. Anybody else have anything on the minutes?
No.
Okay, anybody like to make a motion to approve the minutes pending the
Make a motion to approve the minutes. We do.
changes? Okay.
Second.
Kyle made the motion, Brittany seconded, all in favor? Okay, it passes, none opposed. We will adjourn the meeting at 7:14. Until next time.
Thanks, Madam Chair.
Thank you. Thank you, Madam Clerk.